Heaven Burns Red. Heaven Burns Red is a free-to-play mobile game co-developed by WFS Inc. and Key. It was originally released on February 10, 2022 for iOS and Android in Japan. It was just released a few days ago on the global version. First and foremost, I will be making another video as to why this game is not really being talked to or shared a lot around YouTube. Alright, let's move on to the video. Heaven Burns Red takes place in a post-apocalyptic world where extraterrestrial life forms are called cancer. Yes, cancer. Don't ask. Cancers are immune to any kind of weapon and have been forcing humanity to abandon most of Earth's surface. Left with little time before they face extinction, humanity successfully created a weapon to take on cancer known as Seraph. Or Seraph? Anyways, humanity gathered those who had mastered the art of manipulating Seraphs, established Seraph's Corps as their last hope. Those who could manipulate Seraphs have one thing in common. They are all girls. And thus, your main character, Ruka Kayamori, is just another girl who is actually really relatable. She's kind of an idiot, and I kind of dig it. As you play the game, you'll be introduced to different characters from different classes, and you also will be introduced to characters that will be in your class. Everybody has their own type of personality, and they all have their own charm. So what's more about the story? Is there anything else that I could tell you guys about the story? Well, yes. First and foremost, it is a visual novel. So if you like visual novels, this is the game for you. If you don't like visual novels, stay tuned. There might be just a little bit there for you, as this game isn't just a visual novel. It does have turn-based gameplay, if you like that. I myself am not the biggest visual novel person, mainly because they don't really have gameplay. I am a very heavy on gameplay person, and just reading doesn't do it for me too much. But this is an exception for me. I find myself enjoying everything that I read. It's either because it's interactive or it's funny. And spoilers, I want you guys to experience that on your own. So if you guys played anything like maybe Another Eden, which is a really old gacha game now, if you've played Another Eden, then you're right at home with this one. So what is the turn-based gameplay like? If you've been around, then you probably played games like Persona, Octopath Traveler. If you're a gacha gamer, maybe Brown Dust 2 is something that I can somewhat relate it to, and not exactly in how it plays, but the skill development or the character development in terms of gameplay, not story. The game's progression towards leveling up characters has a very natural sense to it, where it doesn't always feel like a gacha. And I say not always, because obviously it's still a gacha at the end of the day, but it doesn't feel that. Usually the character progression towards leveling up is usually really slow. Not here, if we're just talking about levels. There's a couple ways, but mainly one way that I know of so far that you can level up, and that's going through the arena. So let's say you finish your session, you don't feel like playing anymore for the day, or you feel like you're done for the day. Just go to the arena, do one match of the arena, press the power saver mode, and quit the game. You're gonna thank me later. You'll be getting these cards, which are called memorias. These cards are the characters, but not entirely. Like I said, it's kind of like Brown Dust 2, where if you level up the card, you're not exactly leveling up just the card. You're leveling up the entire character. There are specific skills that can be transferred from card to card, or whatever memoria you've equipped to your character. There's only specific ones that you can't transfer, and those are exclusive ones specific to that card. But most of everything can be transferred Your characters have more than one skill, but you will start with only one at first. Of course, like I said, this has a really natural feel to it. By the end of my first session, I already had like 2 skills or so on very little of my characters. There is no PvP, nor is there any leaderboards, but there is a meta to follow if you want to follow that. I myself have happened to get lucky with some of my characters that I got, or some of my cards that I got that are actually quite meta without even knowing about the meta at first. But it is very much a single player gacha game. So don't worry about meta too much. Just enjoy the story. If you're not a story person, I'm sorry. This game just may not be for you. But if you like the turn-based system, by all means, skip the story if that's what you wish to do. But I actually don't recommend it. Not for this game. There's only 2 games I don't recommend that with, and that will be Nikke and Heaven Burns Red. I just mainly want to talk to you guys about my experience of this game and what it is kind of about. And is it worth playing? Is it worth playing? Absolutely. Absolutely. This game is definitely worth playing. If you guys been eyeing this game, if you guys been looking at this game one way or another and are by any chance curious, go ahead. Fair warning, if you are gonna watch the story all the way, I recommend that you put some time into it. This game is going to take your time in the story. This is not gonna be an easy, oh, I'm just gonna hop in, play the game, you know, learn a little bit about the story and just play it and then put it down. No. This game will take your time. This is a story game. I don't know how many times I'm gonna say that in this video. But yes, this is a story game. There's no better feeling than having a really good story with a really awesome feel of a gameplay. And not just the gameplay, but the music. At some points in the story, you guys will encounter things like bosses, elite monsters, and so on. When you encounter these, you will know what I'm talking about. There will be specific moments during the story where different songs will play out depending on what's going on. And man, does that feel amazing. It is everything that makes an anime, well, an anime. And if you like games, this is definitely an anime game for you. This is as anime as it gets, with its warm story, its really touching music, and overall a great experience to its combat. This really went from being just something I was excited for to this is probably one of my favorite gacha games, if not just one of my favorite games in general. Did I forget to mention that this game has mini games? I haven't unlocked everything, but apparently there is a rhythm minigame. Oh god, not my Project Sekai again in a different game. Oh boy, if this isn't a 10 out of 10 gacha game, I don't know what is. Now I want to learn from you. Are you playing Heaven Burns Red? Are you enjoying Heaven Burns Red? It would greatly benefit me if you guys can like and subscribe to this video, as this channel isn't currently monetized, and I'm kinda your guinea pig for this one because this video will most likely get copyrighted. So I will, even if my channel was monetized, I will not be making any money out of this. But I'm making this video because I want to, not because money said so. I really wanted to talk about this game, and I want to continue talking about this game. But there is a reason why there isn't much about this game on YouTube. More on that on a different video. Alright everybody, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys, well, in the next video, alright? Have a good day and enjoy Heaven Burns Red.
世界を滅ぼすのはこの私。邪魔すんなよ。待ってました。これでいけるはずよ。サイキックが冴え渡る。砕けろ。すごいわ。黙らしたる。